All right. So we are back with our interview of the evening. And it's a special one today, you know what I'm saying? We got to get the ladies back in the building. We've had a little bit of a drought with ladies on the show, you know what I'm saying? So
a drought?
Yeah.
Come back with that water. You already know what it is.
You know what I'm saying? And you know the thing is, the reason we're speaking off camera is because there's not a lot of ladies representing in the city, you know what I'm saying? And no diss to the ones who are, because the ones who are doing their thing.
Yeah, they are.
Right? But I feel that we need more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when I, started seeing like the things that you were doing as far as with the ciphers and different things like that, I'm like, this woman here is a fucking entrepreneur.
Respects.
You know what I'm saying?
Respects, man. I'm glad you see that still.
And I respect that. You know what I'm saying? We respect that.
Yeah, but really, it's like I haven't really seen any lady showcases since like a Honey Jam.
Facts.
Right? Since Honey Jam.
I mean, you even tried to touch that too.
Yeah.
Right?
I've been watching it too. And, I got to big up the promoters that were doing their thing locally, because they did have some, sometimes once a month or whatever. Not even once a month, not even that frequently. But they had their all-female showcases, once in a while. But nah, it wasn't a thing, man. Trust me.
So if there was anything prior to past Honey Jam that I didn't know, I'm sorry, I'm not, but Honey Jam is the one that...
I think Honey Jam is like the marker, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's the standard, right?
But it happens once a year, so it's like we need more, for real.
Yeah. So these ladies, because you bought a friend as well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's my team.
are here to represent for the ladies and doing it real big.
Yeah.
So with no further ado, we have Maizy F in the motherfucking building.
Hard dough and some cocoa tea, nigga. Flex on the daily. Sweet tooth, and we dripping like honey. So we never salty. Your whole crew fake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know, right?
And she brought Ace with her. You know
That's right.
With the moves and the grooves.
Ace is a dancer. This is the first for our show.
A dancer.
Don't see her moving around doing
Choreograph?
Nah, never.
Just
never. I mean, I could touch it, but like I just rather feel than just go. You
just go whatever how the music touches it. All right. But do you have do you choreograph? Would you do choreograph like other people?
For sure.
Okay.
If they were interested, yeah. I'm always down to open-minded, just learning and growing, and even passing out wisdom. So.
All right. Dope. And with you, Maizy, with the last 6ix Cypher that you had popping, right? That was maybe about a month ago or so, right?
Yeah.
How was like that event? Like, how was the vibe at the event?
Your head top, dry line, nigga. We are not the same cut. Funny how they switch up when you're on top. They hating from a long time, but soon they time's up.
Because I'm watching from the outside, but being there at the event, how was that like?
It was a good vibe. You mean like, from other people telling me, you know what I mean? It's a good vibe. True say, when I'm doing my thing, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even have time to feel it. You know what I mean? I'm kind of just all over the place trying to figure out what's going on sometimes. But, there's a lot of people in attendance. Everybody who came up to me and was like, the vibes are nice. All the artists were appreciative. So, yeah, it's a good one. That was 10.0, so, it was a big one.
That's 10.0,
yeah.
Wow.
10 wow.
How'd you come up with that idea? Because you're like, now you're 10 in. So what made you come up with that idea?
I wanted to work with more artists, female artists. True say, like, I started this group on Facebook called Dope Female Artists.
Okay.
And I'm like, trying to get people from the States, all over, just to put their content in, because I'm like, where are the female artists? I know a couple of them in Toronto, but where are the rest,
No, that's a good question.
And then more people started to join it. People were like doing their little video rapping. So not so much artists as in like they even have music on SoundCloud yet, but they wanted to start rapping. You know what I mean? And then yeah, I did the first one. And then people were like, when's the next one? I want to be on next one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. Gotta do another one.
Water, I am the giver, I am forever. I am the mother, the father, the grandpa, the grandma, and all of your other ancestors.
And then it picked up momentum, and it was just like 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, can't stop.
Now
People are still asking right now, like, can I be a part of the next one?
Yeah.
People in the States want to come down to
It's
it.
crazy, because even during the second one, that's when we met. And that was my first time to see it go down, because I didn't see the first one.
Yeah.
So when I was in the second one, that was the first time seeing and being in it, so that's different, you know. So I'm just like, fuck with it, like, you know what I mean, like, for real, you know. So it's like when you see like genuine, like from the heart, just doing it and not just because it's the cool thing to do or like get the money up, or you know, it's a different feeling, different vibe.
Yeah, and let's stay on the 6ix Cypher, or the 6ix female Cypher.
Yeah.
Right. What's one of your best ones? Because you're 10 in, right? Now, we're always gonna say that the last one is the best one, right? But which one is your favorite one in between the 1 and 10?
I think 8.
If you wanna play, let's play. They calling me a demon. Step into the maze, watch me open up the gates and let the beast out of the cage. They ain't ready for the rage, keep jumping like a wash.
Yeah.
Why?
I liked the beat. It was that gang beat, and I like sampled my voice and everything. And I liked all the artists that were on it. I think it flowed nice. Yeah, I like that one. I like the artists on it and the production of it. I like it. Yeah, that's a good one.
So for a female, the 6ix Cypher, female Cypher, what's the typical setup? How many female artists is involved?
Yeah.
I try not to have more than 8.
Okay.
So I try to make it vary now and then, and not try to have too many repeating artists.
Okay.
Like back to back. But artists do come back.
Okay. That was my next question.
Yeah, they do come back and participate again. But yeah, I just try not to have too many artists and keep some for the next round.
So is it timed, or is it like bars? Like you can do 16 bars,
16,
or
yeah.
just a 16?
Yeah. Before in the past, some artists used to go over a little bit, and I was like lenient with it. But now it's like, no, I gotta keep it just
Structured.
to have everybody,
Okay.
get their little bit of shine, you know.
How do you select the artists that are in there?
They sign up, and if they sound good, if they have, a suitable flow, I listen for that, and some bars.
Yeah.
And it's not biased for me, so everybody's welcome, and then they come through. I send them the confirmation, and they go through whatever process, and then they get the beat. They get a little bit of prep time,
They get the beat ahead of time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So does it matter if it's written or if it's freestyle?
It doesn't matter to me. Just gotta get it
As
ready.
long as it's 16?
This is how you want to represent yourself, you know what I mean? So just come hot.
So there's one more. Do it ever turn into battles, or is it just straight ciphers?
Yeah, two
Because
people
I don't
got
understand,
bone to pick.
like females.
It's happened before.
Is it like, 'cause I don't know, males when they rap, males the poke shots.
The bravado
Always.
starts going on.
Always, there's always shots. There's shots taken between artists from previous rounds to the other one, and back and forth. There's shots sometimes I feel that's taken towards me. I'm just like shit. You know what I mean? Like it's just whatever though. Like it could just be wordplay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because everybody talks. But yeah.
Give me one fucked up one. Like one, not fucked up a complete event, but like an event where something went wrong and you had to do some serious troubleshooting. Because you're in 10 in. It can't always go smoothly. And we're talking about hip hop.
Yeah. There was a time that something was like brought into the establishment that wasn't supposed to be brought into the establishment, and I had to just cease it. But yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, it was great because the cipher still was completed.
Okay.
And some people got their performances in, but yeah, I had to cut it a bit early.
Yeah.
But yeah, no setbacks otherwise.
Okay.
That's good.
Always.
Dope. As a female in the rap game, right? Do you think it's harder to get your shit popping?
For me personally, sometimes. I know when other females talk to me about, the trials and tribulations that they go to, it seems to be a common factor with being a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really get, the sexual advances.
Right.
And plus I do all my shit myself, you know what I mean? So I rarely have to reach out to the guys.
You don't have to outsource.
Yeah. Which is something that I'm also trying to change though, because I do want to network more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But females have issues sometimes not being taken seriously, and if they're not selling sex, then they're not selling anything. You know what I mean? And it's like, or if they're not puppeteering you, then they don't want to fucks with you.
And that goes both ways, in the dance and in the rap.
Yeah.
Because I could do some move just like this and let a bitch do it with a tank top on.
Yeah.
And she's gone.
Yeah.
But let me hit every point.
Yeah.
And I'm hitting 5 likes. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It's different, yeah.
No,
Take off your
is.
clothes and dance.
Yeah.
No, but it's
5,000 likes.
It's true what you're saying. No, it's true.
Yeah,
It's sad, but it's true.
But that just pushes us, you know?
Yeah.
That just pushes us.
So when it comes to the show now, you have dancers also.
Well, Ace dances. She's a dancer. She hypes up the event all the time. She dances in the Cypher. You'll see her, like, every time it's my part, she's behind me. She's behind me. She's always behind me.
Okay.
Yeah. And she has dance videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We're actually coming out with a dance cypher too.
Yeah.
To end 10.0.
Okay.
So
Nice.
it's gonna be dope.
Okay.
Let me ask you a dancer question, Ace. Video games and stuff like that. Okay, you got like fucking Fortnite and all that stuff that's taking dances, and they're not paying like the different people for the dances. The Millie Rock, all the different, and they're calling them different
The
names.
floss, the floss kid.
Do you think, like, if you came up with a move tomorrow, is there a way that, like, how rappers are able to copyright and fucking protect our material, and should that be there for? Is there a way to do that
It
for
should
dancing?
be, but I don't think it can be.
Okay, why
Only
not?
because dance is kind of like to me, like dance is kind of more like freestyle, or like kind of choreo. So if you're looking at it like as if I like to see if Chris Brown's a real nigga,
Right.
he's a great dancer. To see if he did the moonwalk, right? People would only know Chris Brown did moonwalk, but they don't know Michael Jackson did moonwalk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Unless they did the research.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel you. And I have a question for you also, Maizy. And you talk about this in your rhymes a lot too, okay? As being part of the LGBTQ community, right?
Okay.
With this hip-hop game, which is a very homophobic industry,
Yeah.
what kind of pushback do you experience?
It's like blinders for me, man. For real. I don't try to book it. And my girl tells me that all the time. Sometimes she'll see people even on the road, like, you know, like maybe grilling me or looking at me in a certain way.
Yeah.
And she's like, yo, like, do you see that? And I'm like, no, I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm judged, obviously. Some people don't want to work with me because of that. But yeah, so whatever, man. I just do my thing. It gives me an edge at the same time too, you know?
Yeah.
I like being me.
Let's stop there for a second
Thank
too. You say some people don't want to work with you. Are you talking about in the ways of making music, or are we talking about like corporate entities and shit?
I think in the way of making music because of homophobic references and stuff like that. So it's like it wouldn't make sense to work with someone like me.
Okay.
If you are so against people like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Even
I'm out of this
in
for
the
now.
Cypher number 8, you say they hate me because I'm a dyke, and it hurts more when it comes from our own people.
They hate me cause I'm a dyke, but that's right. It sucks way more when the hate comes from your own side and own kind, and I digress.
Yeah.
So speak on that a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes I don't feel like I have the community, like the gay community's support all the time, you know? I know there's this one guy who came up to me and was like, oh, you know, you're lucky because you could, like, go to Pride and just, you know, handle all your CDs and everyone will love you because you're gay. And it's just like, yeah, well, just because I'm, you know, gay doesn't mean that the gay people are going to hop on my bandwagon and start supporting me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I used to do a lot of shows in the gay community when I first started doing music. And then when I started doing my own things and, like, the Cypher, I kind of weaned out of going to, like, you know, the clubs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And as much as I try to bring my people into the hip-hop scene, you know, some of them I'm more reluctant to it. But it's soft.
There's like a divide in that scene, right?
Sometimes.
Do you experience racism in the LGBTQ community?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's some gay white boys that will like call you a bitch nigga easy.
Really?
Yeah, it happens sometimes, but like not personally to me, but I mean like I've seen them snap, but usually everybody's pretty open, you know, and happy. But there's a divide even in the club scene when it comes to white people and black people.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's maybe like one event that I know is really multicultural, but yeah, it's split.
Well, it's the reason I find it interesting because that community is it's fighting against
to be inclusive, right?
to be inclusive, right?
Yeah.
As well as us as black people, right?
Yeah.
So there should be no judgment in a community that is trying to fight against judgment.
Yeah, but you know about the Black Lives Matter and what happened with the whole Pride and so.
No, I'm
feel
not
like,
completely informed on that. Like,
and you know what? I'm not even completely informed on it either, but I know little bits about it.
From what I heard, they stopped the parade.
Yeah, they stopped it.
They stopped the parade and had a letter of demands, and they actually got the director of the parade to sign off on the demands. But then the year, I guess later on, the man must have like retired. He stepped down. He resigned. Right after that happened, because the media was like, yo, how are you gonna let these people do that to you? And put like, because he was basically trying to say like, yo, I just wanted to get the parade moving.
Yeah.
If they wanted me to sign this thing to get the parade moving, I'm gonna sign it.
Who wanted something signed? The Black Lives
Matter.
Okay.
They don't want the cops in the parade.
Right?
There's a lot of demands. One of those.
Interesting.
So the man must have signed it.
because of the police.
Right? He signed off, and then they were getting at his head top, like, why did you sign it? The man's like, yo, I was just trying to get the parade to start back. They had the parade, like, they held it, like, basically hostage for, like, half an hour.
That's crazy.
Right? But, yeah. So that's crazy to hear that with the gay community, that there's actually a divide between black and white people.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're going for it.
You're
going for it Friday?
Here, spark this one up. Here, we spark this.
You're going for it Friday? You're going for the
What is it, stripper spit?
Yeah, that's a stripper spit like that. I looked at it, I picked it up, I smelled it. Oh no.
Smell it.
You got my mind thinking like that.
The heavenly smell of stripper spit.
Who named that? That's the first thing I thought.
Yeah. Who?
Quick question. Or not a quick question. Where'd you grow up? Because I'm literally trying to dig through the music and I can't find it.
I'm from Scarborough. I'm also from Pickering.
Okay.
So like I was in Scarborough, then I went to Pickering on some disciplinary shit, and then I came back to Scarborough still.
I got in a little trouble, so I had to move.
So let's get into this. So let's get into the disciplinary shit.
You got into a little trouble.
Bad boy in school or something? Well, go on.
I was defending myself and defending my mother's name. You know, back then when it was all about like, yo mama this and the disrespect, I was like, nah.
I ain't about that.
You didn't like your mama jokes?
No, I did not. No, fuck that. My mom was like, does she know me? Nah, she doesn't have to know you. But people see, so I didn't care. Plus the supply teacher was in, so I was like,
oh yeah, I'm about to whoop that ass.
And then that moved you over to Pickering.
Yeah. It was a change for me.
Okay. What was that like? Because I know like Scarborough is more hood, and then you go over to Pickering, and probably was more developing at the time too.
Yeah. It was a different lifestyle for sure. It was nice and sunny, you know, and bright. So it was, I lived that life for a few years, and I'm thankful for it, you know. I had a white stepmom. Okay. And I was living with my dad and my half sister. And it was sunny.
All right, we'll just leave it at that. It was sunny.
It was sunny.
It's sunny in Pickering. I think that's the title.
It's sunny in Pickering. Oh, okay. Send me a text with that title.
I'll just leave it at that. Sunny.
It's sunny in Pickering.
And you, Ace, where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Toronto.
In Toronto?
Okay.
In the downtown area?
Yeah, Parkdale.
Okay,
What?
PK.
I'm from Parkdale.
Oh, yeah, I know. You look familiar.
I'm from Parkdale.
Real man's are from Parkdale.
Yeah, I'm from
You know what I'm
Parkdale.
saying? Yeah.
Been there for a minute
It's a
still.
PK
I
thing.
won't lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't call me PK her for no reason.
So,
Thanks to Friday over here.
you know, coined a phrase, aka coined a phrase.
Oh boy. You
So
see
then-
that's how I know. See,
When you guys when did you guys start getting into the artistic stuff? Because there's a point in time where you're like not an artist, and then all of a sudden you decide you want to start dancing, you want to start rapping.
I've been watching my weight, time for me to pig out on your plate. I'm coming for my seconds now, pussy. Back for all of my provisions. My mission is to diminish division with the.
So when did that happen?
I've been doing music since I was a kid, still. And even when I was in Pickering, like, I went to high school with Young Stitch, actually. And, like, I went to the studio with him a few times. And, like, I was doing music, like, then. But it was, like, MySpace days, you know? So I was pushing it on that. And then, as, you know, the networks change, yeah, I started doing... I was working with this other artist, and we were performing a lot in the clubs. And, you know, handing out mixtapes and doing that way. And then stopped doing music with her. And then started on my own shit. 2015, actually, is when I started, like, doing my own shit.
is that when
Taking
you
it a
started
little more
the
serious.
Cyphers? Was 2015?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what gave you the idea to say, you know, I'm gonna just do a female showcase? Like, what sparked that idea?
Well, first it was just, like, private. You know what I mean? Like, private with just the artist, come through, we're going to film it. And then the lady who does the videographer, Nisa Hot, from Hot TV, one day she told me, she's like, yo, you should do events. And I'm just like, for real, eh? And she's just like, yeah, that'd be so dope. And I'm just like, okay.
Fast forward.
Yeah, and 3.0, I reached out to some people, you know what I mean? Tried to get, like, an event going.
Yeah.
And then from then, yeah, I just kept building, getting better and shit like that.
Yeah. And you, Ace, when did you start noticing that you got the moves in your soul?
Honestly, like grade 5, grade 6, you know? Because, like, you know, you see movies, you're like, oh, that's cool. And it's like, you know, let me try it. And then I went to my mom, and then your mom's going to tell you how you look like, no matter what.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
That's the
Mom,
truth right there.
She's gonna tell you to cut out that foolishness.
facts. Or like, what are you doing? You know? I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
Mom, tell me the truth right now. How do I look? She's like, shit, you can do a little something. I was like, all right. So I just kept with that, and then I just found what I felt comfortable with, and just kept going. You know? So
Yeah.
So you don't rap at all. You just dance.
who knows?
Oh,
Right? Who
oh,
knows?
Who
Exactly.
knows?
Step into the maze.
Hey.
You know, we can't
All
know
right.
secrets.
Hey. Somewhere in the tuck.
All right.
You say 2015, but I found a track from 2013. Where you were in your EDM bag, and that track was fucking fire.
Oh, go.
Go. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
talking about go.
Final cut.
Is it go?
The track it's labeled Final Cut
Where did you find it?
on YouTube.
That's so, but
It
that's
was
not,
fucking. When I heard the beat, because I like me some house music. After Hours Rick, aka After
that's
Hours Rick.
strange. Maybe it was
You know what I'm
uploaded
saying?
from someone else.
Hey.
Yeah, I was like,
I was
But it sounds like you're talking
yo.
about go. So
yeah.
Maybe they labeled it wrong.
it's like go. It's like tick, 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 like
No.
Okay.
I could find it for you.
Yeah, fine.
Okay,
Yeah, pull it up.
But like,
That's
because
great.
it'll be in my history. But I'm like, do you have any? My question for that is, do you have any more of those in your bag? Like,
Am I singing?
No, you're rapping. You sing
Are
in
you
the
sure
beginning,
this is her?
Yeah.
and then
You
I'm
make
like,
a mistake.
no,
I know.
I'm
I
sure.
hope you got the right
Like,
You had a
Final
high
person.
top
cut.
in the video,
So it's
Go.
go.
and it was like a purple background.
Yeah, that's
Let's
go.
go.
That's
It's
see,
called
so the
Go?
song is labeled wrong.
Yeah, they had it labeled wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were going into because when you started
Yeah.
doing the verse, you were writing, the house beat, fucking lovely. So you got, thank you. No, you're welcome.
Right, guy. Thank you. No, you're welcome. Sorry.
The stripper spit, yo.
Wow.
You even
I'm
lighting
so
it.
cheap.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
Go, yeah.
Oh, don't kill me.
Yeah.
Don't kill me. The man said it's a stripper spit.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's his final cut, yeah.
I need to start making beats like that. That beat is actually from Itchy Fingers. Shout out to him, y'all.
Yeah, I love performing that track.
Track's fire.
I love performing that track.
Yeah. So you don't have more of those in the top.
Not like that. But
You might have just
similar, like not exactly like that, but my shit's always trippy. Like a lot of the shit that I like to do is different. You know what I mean? So it's different.
Yeah. Make more of those, please. Those are dope.
All right.
I like some house tracks.
I'll take that.
And you ride the beats very well, and that shit fucking sells like crazy. Get a crazy bag off of that.
EDM, yeah.
What? Trust me.
Word.
They got their own festivals.
It's true, man.
Headline a festival like that.
Blow up in the UK.
Too many blunts.
What's the problem?
Here, hold one of these.
You gotta smoke them like this, man.
I know, right? There's a video where you were fucking smoking like 3 blunts in the video. It's actually on Paige.
Unfortunately,
it's funny that you brought us there, Ace. Thank you. You're smoking like 3 spliffs in the video. You against yourself, okay? You and LD, okay? Who's crazy with the fucking bars too.
Gang.
Yeah,
who's who, yeah.
Who is you? Who is you? Who is you? Who is you? No. Who is you? Who is you? Who is you? Who is you? Shit never gets old.
Who is you? Where the fuck did you come up with the concept for that video? Because then it went super left.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so Nisa Hot is the director of that one. Yes.
Shout out Hot TV.
Yeah, she directed that.
Okay.
So shout out Nisa Hot.
Did you come up with the concept of that?
Not the video concept, no.
Okay.
She directed it, came up with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
She angry, yo.
Huh?
She's angry.
She's angry? Why? Tell me why.
Yo. There was a bear tie up thing in the video.
Oh, yeah.
Snuffed the
necessary,
girl.
though.
I was like, holy.
Yeah.
What?
I forget how that all happened. I forget. I think she did direct it, yeah.
Y'all see each other at the... You see you, like a different version of yourself.
Yeah.
So, okay, how did y'all come up with that?
Like, how was it done, you mean? Or
Yeah, like not how, like, the
concept?
the technical aspects, but, like, how did you come up with the... Or how did she come up with the... You gonna pull up and then you're gonna be... Like, is that your alter ego that you're battling with? Or, like, what's going on in that video?
Yeah, I guess it's a little bit of that, too. And the fact that we are also just acting as well. We're just showing a bummy side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not really us, though. We're not trying to do, like, a double ganger kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, we could have had other people do it, but we were just making the video, like, you know, trippy like that. But, yeah, Nisa Hot directed that. And she kind of, like, we read this skit, and we're like, okay, dope, okay. That works, you know? She listened to the song, she wrote up a skit, whatever, and, yeah.
That was it.
It's crazy. Crazy.
It's history.
Respects.
Yeah. Who you checking for, both of y'all? Who y'all checking for female-wise in this city?
Yeah, because you must know a lot of female talent.
Yeah. And you've put on a lot through the Cypher. So, like, besides the ones that you've seen in the Cypher, and even some of the ones from the Cypher, who do you think has a lot of potential to take it to the next level?
Okay, so I'm gonna go through, like, the Cypher artists, because, to be honest, those are the people that I listen to, you know what I mean? Okay, so let me just go from the last round. I think that, I think Tila's pretty good.
We getting mad wavy, it's raining champagne. The hard times have made me baddest in the game. My pussy so good that he tatted my name.
I know she produces as well.
Okay.
And even when I brought her to Vibe 105.5, we did a cypher, and she had her bars, like, ready to go and stuff. She's pretty good. Let's see. There's an artist named CC. She performed at the event.
Okay.
Yeah, she's pretty good. She had the crowd moving and stuff like that. I know she's coming out with some more tracks, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, I don't want to cut you off, because you mentioned 2 artists that I'm sure are dope, but I haven't heard of them. Now, who? I want to reposition the question, I guess. When I mean potential, like they have all their ducks in a row, like they're good, or besides that being good, like you're like, holy fuck, you're doing your fucking thing. You're
their business sense and everything
you got
is all together.
Exactly, like the whole package is coming together nice.
I mean, for me personally, I don't watch nobody else because I'm so focused on the Maze. So I give my respects to Maizy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Respects to other women that are doing their thing. But personally speaking, I don't like to talk shit or like to talk on shit I don't know of. I'm just so focused on the team and just, you know, grinding. So
yeah.
But
What do you think, Maizy?
I know it's a tough question.
Yeah, because we could say Asian doll, you know, Cardi B, obviously. You know, we can throw a bunch of American names, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man.
So that needs to change.
I guess that something needs to change. I think that was like a trick question or something.
No, it's not a trick question. I have a few names that I feel that.
So spit them, and then maybe I heard of them.
Goldie Lund, I feel she has a lot of potential, and I
don't listen to her. So
Well,
that's unfortunate.
She has a few videos that have come out, and her social media game is pretty tough.
Yes.
Right. So I see as one potential.
For sure.
You know, we had our own alumni like Shorty Rock, very young up and coming artist.
Cool.
She's doing her thing. She's good, and she's, you know, her marketing is, you know, and she's making moves. Right.
That's it.
Who else can I say? We've had a lot of different female artists on the show.
We had Candy K.
Candy K, Chromas.
Chromas, yeah.
Chromas is lighting up the social media game for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
I've
what I'm
seen her
saying?
stuff around, yeah.
So there is some women who have potential out here to, to blow up. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But that's when unity needs to come in, though. You know what I mean? It's isolate.
Yeah.
That's what she's trying to do. Like, bring women together. Yeah.
Do you think like how they pit, or like how there's a conspiracy how they pit Cardi B and Nicki Minaj against each other, that they pit women against each other when y'all start getting successful?
Yeah, for sure. I thought that from the jump still. Yeah. And it's like such a conspiracy, like even if they don't know it or not, you know what I mean? They probably didn't even know it, but like people get involved and fuck shit up. Talk shit, create politics and shit like that. And they know girls have like, well, a lot of girls, you know, have a little more feelings sometimes. And, you know, they pull those strings.
Yeah.
But that's fucked up, though. I think people should respect Nicki Minaj still, because she's a dope rapper and like she did a lot. But if she's doing what was said that she's doing, like blocking people from getting their bag and shit like that, then that's not cool, because like that's some dumb shit. For real.
You're boxing food out of people's mouth.
Yeah. So if that's real, then I don't rate it. But fuck.
There's enough room for everybody to eat.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like one female doing it. Like, I don't think it has to be like that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go back quick, fast, okay?
Yeah.
And then just a couple more questions before we go to our smoke and mirrors.
Cool.
Okay? We were talking about the whole LGBTQ community before, right?
Yeah.
And we're all black people here. Were your parents, are y'all West Indian parents?
Yeah.
Right?
Dominica,
and we're Trinidad. What was it like with your parents when you told them?
Good question.
I know. I'm like, should I even talk about it? Mom, love ya. My mom's good with it.
Okay.
My mom respects me. She loves me, and she wants me to be happy. And I thank God for that, for real. If I didn't have that, I don't know what would happen. It'd be tough for me still.
Yeah.
So I have that support from my mom, and that's all that really matters still.
Dope.
Goes the same way, you know, thankfully.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird because you're like expecting like, oh, to get lashes or like, you know, so it's like, Or like, what do you ask? Where you going? Like, you going like in pussy? Where you going?
Oh my god.
For real, you know?
No, that's a real thing.
So it's like sometimes you're like, oh, do I even talk to them about that?
Yeah.
So it's like, but once you get comfortable and realize it goes past mother and daughter, and it's like, I'm here with the fuck with you for life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, this is what's up.
It's by y'all closer together.
Yeah.
Dope.
That's blessing. That's
dope,
good.
Dope.
For sure.
That's good to have someone in your corner you could, you know.
Yeah. Let's rap stuff, right? Where do you see this Toronto rap game in the next 5 years? Because we're budding right now. We're bubbling.
Yeah. It's just gonna get better. It has to. Yeah. More eyes are on Toronto. More things are gonna come to Toronto, you know what I mean? Events and stuff like that. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. Like if we keep doing what we're doing, you know what I mean? And just make the right moves. Yeah, it'd be booming still.
What can we do more of?
Maybe the work ethic, yeah. I don't know if love's gonna change everything, man.
It won't change anything, but make you think differently. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then, you know, maybe this shit wouldn't blow up. Maybe it would have just went. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what can we do to make the female industry bigger in this city?
More representation, more help, more people seeing that, you know, there's dope female artists, and maybe like invest in it or something, you know what I mean? Do something for the artists that are popping. You know what I mean? That's why I do the Cypher, because it's kind of like a roster. It's like, look at all these artists. You think that one's dope? You think that one's dope? Hit her up. You know? Offer her some free studio time or something, or get a feature or something. You know what I mean? Like,
that's a respect about her too. Like, she pushes everybody equally.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's not just
No favorites.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
So you're putting on.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's respectful, yo. Yo, Maizy F in the motherfucking building, yo. And Ace in the motherfucking building with the moves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We can go on forever with this conversation. Y'all really got some good things to say, yo. And it's dope. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with our cameras here, Savy? We're good with the cameras? We can keep going? We're good with the cameras? Okay, I want to hold you off for a moment. We have something called Smoke a Mirror.